What is up, my YouTube gamers? Welcome to Mr. Someone Gaming. I am Mr. Someone. You know what time it is. NCAA 14 football road to glory featuring my quarterback Sammy Snuffy and his signing day. And like I said, I narrowed it down to Missouri, Arkansas, NC State, Miami. But when it actually came to it, I was looking at Tennessee as well. And I really couldn't make the choice. Tennessee had offered me so much. They said you could have your own dorm room. Hey, if you don't tell anybody, we might even throw in a Cadillac. And I was like, man, Tennessee, I can't get in all that trouble. So I went ahead and stuck with my boys from Missouri. Took number 16, and now I'm with the Missouri Tigers, playing in our first game against FCS East. I ended up being a first string my first week, and I'm rolling out on the first play in a Tigers uniform for about a 16-yard run. And what I love about Missouri is they have the meanest playbook. It's got awesome passing plays, and it's also got a few options so Sammy can really unleash his talents. And when he needs to run, they'll let him run. When he wants to pass, they'll let him pass. And I really like that about Missouri's playbook. Also, their defense is top notch, and nobody is going to score more than 21 points on us. Ooh, look at that juke move right there. It's a man's game. Sit down, boy. So Sammy's coming out, and it's already 7-0 after the handoff. And we're coming out trying to score again and maybe even make this a blowout in the first quarter against FCS East. Sammy is really looking forward to spending his time as a Tiger, number 16, trying to do something big, and I'm rolling out and I see an opening and I'm heading to the end zone for the touchdown as my first rushing touchdown as a Missouri Tiger. But we couldn't convert the extra point, so it's 13-0, and Sammy's doing his thing, rolling out. Already got, I think, 70 rushing yards, which is amazing for his first game. Some more of the reasons I chose the SEC is because, let me back up. Some more of the reasons that I chose Missouri was because they are in the SEC, and I wanted to match up with teams like Alabama, play against quarterbacks like Johnny Manziel, beat teams like Florida. You know, I wanted to be the best team in the nation. And see, this inverted read option play, it's really hard to read, so it's 3rd and 20. But I'm going to toss it out, and I almost threw a pick there. So we had to give it away on that one. But anyways, to me, in the SEC, if you win your SEC championship, you're going to a BCS title game. That's how it's been for the longest time. And I really think it's time to knock Nick Saban and Alabama off of their high horse. And I think this year, or in his 4 years with Missouri, Sammy Snuffy is going to do that for sure. He wants some rings. He's been brought up in a winning environment with Fuquay Arena, and he wants to win some rings. As I'm rolling out, I couldn't get past the defensive end, but that's okay. 3rd and 8. We're running a screenplay. I couldn't find anybody, and I almost get sacked there, but I get rid of it. So again, we got to punt it away, and it's rolling down to the end of the first half, and we're trying to score and go into halftime, up by 4 possessions. And we got a 1st and goal with 34 seconds left. I'm going to hand it off to Josie, who has been a complete beast for me on the run game. And I'm dropping back, and I find A right across the middle for the 4-yard touchdown. And we're up 27-0 at halftime. But FCS does come back and score with their first possession of the second half, and it's 27-7. But Sammy's not worried at all. Ooh! Did you see that stiff arm? Get off me, young buck. Ooh, good stiff arm, Josie. And Sammy and Josie, when we're not passing the ball, they're going to be a dual running threat, and nobody's going to be able to stop them on the ground regardless. The one thing I do hate right now is, even though it's only his first game and I haven't earned the coach's trust completely yet, I still cannot pick my own plays. And look at that, he was in the end zone and dropped it. We're rolling out here, and I see B wide open in the back of the end zone with that choppy capture. But that's okay because we scored, and we're up 34-7 against FCS East. Going into the 4th quarter now. And it's pretty much all wrapped up here. And oh, what an effort. Good effort. I'll give it to him. That was great effort. And my receivers are doing some wonders for me. They're really making me look good in my first game. And that's all that matters right now for Sammy, because we're winning and all he wants to do is win. But hey, if he can look good doing it, that's also important. And we're getting in for another touchdown. It's 41-7. And at that point, they pulled Sammy out of the game. Didn't want him to get injured. And you see us celebrating on the field with the play of the game across the middle. And that's going to be it for us in week 1. But until next time, YouTube, we out here.
This was meant for me. Look at what it did to me. This might be a victory. And they say, hell yeah, day one. Hell yeah, day one. Every night we make some. Look at where we came from. Hell yeah, day one. Hell yeah, day one. Every night we make some.